All right. So I want to make a video a little bit different today. I just want to talk about the take no days off philosophy, where a lot of young entrepreneurs, or even, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. You could just be, a workaholic, or, just really enjoy your, your employment. Now, the common, narrative that's pushed by a lot of these success gurus is the TNDO, take no days off, which I think is kind of a crock of shit. And I think that because, ultimately, one thing is, if you're efficient with your time, you can produce a lot more in a given time frame. I think people are, obviously running around, scattered around, and then they're just inefficient with their time, and then that's where they have to work hours that they don't need to. And I'm saying that fully out of experience. Once you start meticulously planning your schedule, using calendars, notes, tasks, I use Google Calendar pretty much for a majority of my day-to-day business. Different systems and putting different systems in places, like CRMs and whatnot. Once you have your time managed, you can get a lot done, and you don't need to work every single day, and you don't need to work 24 hours a day. For example, when I'm cloudy in my thinking, I don't get a lot done. There are days when I'm super cloudy, which I noticed was happening last week right before the 4th, I'd be in the office and I'd be trying to work, but I would be very inefficient, maybe complete 3, 4, 5 tasks, as opposed to once you have everything kind of written down and broken down, and then you just follow that structure, or you can accomplish a week's work in one day. And also, if you're tired and you need rest, and you just keep pushing yourself for an entire week, you're gonna lose an entire week. So what I ended up doing was, I just, right after the 4th, on the 5th, I just took the entire day off. And I have just this internal pressure where it's you have to keep working, where I feel guilty if I'm not working or whatever. I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. You're losing a day, or maybe it's fear or guilt, or I don't know. Anyway, I took the entire day off, and because the week prior to the week starting the 4th, I felt lethargic. It was tough to get out of bed. It was I was pushing through all my tasks. I was very cloudy in my thinking. So I just pushed myself through Friday to just be all right, no work. And granted, I did check a few emails and do some little things towards the end of the day. However, the amount of rest that I got, I think I slept a majority of the 5th, because my body was just screaming. When your body is so tired, that's where the TNDO thing, I think, is a bunch of bullshit. Because when your body is tired, and people say push through it, but there's a difference between pushing through laziness to access a more, I guess, I don't know how I want to phrase it. When you push through laziness, you access more of a mindset of you do even when you don't want to. And when you do that, you end up, reaching goals that, the average person is not going to reach. So, that being said, when your body is screaming, your body tells you a lot of things about you. When you have pain in your heart, when you have pain in your stomach, when you have pain in your foot, it means something needs to get taken care of, right? So, again, the TNDO bullshit is bullshit. When your body is, your eyes are having a hard time staying open, when you're cloudy and you're thinking, take a day off. And luckily the 5th, it was a long weekend, so there was not really much work going on. I ended up actually turning down some jobs on the 5th because, I need to rest. So basically what I did was I rested the entire day. I slept, and then you know what, the next day into Saturday I slept a little bit more, slept in, and now on Sunday I feel refreshed. I feel ready to go, and I feel like I cross and knocking on wood if there was wood here, but I feel like I can push through like another month without having to take another like long day off. But when your body is screaming for that, it's something that you do need to just accommodate and listen to your body, because if you take one day off and then you're efficient in 2 weeks, 3 weeks following that, it's going to be a lot better for your business or your job or your family or whatever it may be, as opposed to fighting through weeks of just lethargy. I think that if you're lethargic is the noun, lethargy. Anyway, so that's what I have to say. That's what I got. That's the vid. Take a day off. Sometimes take a vacation. Shoot, if you're really made it, take a vacation and force yourself. That's where you can build some frustration tolerance. Force yourself, because like the frustration is like, I have to check my phone, I have to answer this email, I'm losing business. But like, if you just allow yourself to relax, your muscles become more loose, your mind becomes more clear, and then you feel more motivated, as opposed to like waking up and being like, holy shit, I just want to go right back to bed, I don't want to get through this day right now. So I think it's all about gauging it and calibrating, and I'm trying to learn a good style that works for me, because I feel like I've done that a lot in the past where I've just been inefficient because of how tired I get. So I'm trying to figure out like what a good strategy is. Maybe take one Friday off or a weekend off and just don't look at my phone, like for work reasons or whatnot. So yeah, that's all I got. Something to think about.